Hello friends, myself Assistant Professor Parth M. Mistry from Electrical Engineering Department, Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari, located in Gujarat. So friends, today we discuss about our this video topic, that is helium neon laser. So in this video we briefly know about the construction, working, advantage, disadvantage, and application of helium neon laser. Helium neon laser was the first gas laser to be operated successfully and was fabricated by Ali Jawan and his co-workers in Bell Telephone Laboratories in USA in 1961. So this laser is invented in 1961. So initially we discuss about its construction. So basically this laser consists the four parts. Number one, that is capillary tube, fully reflecting mirror, partially reflecting mirror, and RF power source. So this is the capillary tube. The capillary tube having the length of 25 to 100 centimeter and its diameter is about 1 centimeter. So in this capillary tube there is a mixture of helium and neon, which is about the ratio of 10:1, whereas the 10 atoms of helium is placed, so over there is only one atom of neon. The laser beam produces in this laser is due to the neon gas, and the function of helium is to achieve the population inversion of the neon. This mixture of helium and neon gas is acting as an acting medium. So the pressure of both the gases about the 1 mm mercury of helium and 0.1 mm mercury of neon. So basically two mirrors over here is used, 99.9% reflecting flat mirror, or we can say fully reflecting mirror, and 99% reflective concave mirror, or we can say partially reflecting mirror. So for the excitation purpose, to achieve the population inversion, we need source. So for that purpose, RF power source, or we can say DC source, is directly connected to capillary tube for the excitation purpose. So in the construction of helium neon laser, four parts is basically we use, that is capillary tube, which consists the mixture of helium neon gas. Number two, that is fully reflecting mirror. Number three, partially reflecting mirror, and fourth one is RF power source. So friends, this is all about the construction of helium neon laser. Now we go for the working of this laser. So friends, now we discuss the working of this laser. Initially, helium and neon atoms are at its ground state. Whenever the DC supply is given to the helium neon gas discharge tube, or we can say capillary tube, then the electrons are produced which excite the helium atoms. So helium atoms are excited initially. Why helium atoms are excited? Because helium atoms are lighter than 4 to 5 times than the neon ions. So firstly excited the helium, and the helium atoms are change their position from ground state to excited state, from ground state to 3s and 2,1s excited level. They are transfer over there because it will be excited by the electrons. Helium atoms are now transfer the energy to the ground state neon ions. We can see the word resonant energy transfer. So helium atoms are transfer their energy to the ground state neon ions, and neon ions are further change their energy level from ground state to energetic state, which is stated over in the 3s and 2s region, which is shown by the dotted line. So the helium ions transfer their energy to neon ions, and neon ions gain the energy and change their energy level from ground state to 3s and 2s state. So when the electrons are penetrated from the 3s to 3p layer, a photon of 3.39 micrometer we achieve. Again, from 3s to 2p, the photons we get achieve of 36328 angstrom. So the two wavelength of photon we achieve from 3s to 3p transition and 3s to 2p transition. So in 3s to 2p transitions, we get the one laser beam that is in the form of red color. So more number of photons are collide between the reflecting mirror and partially reflecting mirror in capillary tube, and we get the laser beam on the 3s to 2p layer. So then again the transition we get from 2s to 2p layer about, and we get the photon about the 1.15 micrometer wavelength. So finally the neon atoms are goes to the ground state, and this process will be further repeated. So during this process we get the laser beam. So total transition we get in these phenomena, that is 3s to 3p about 3.39 micrometer, 3s to 2p about 6328 angstrom, and 2s to 2p about 1.15 micrometer. So these two transition and these two wavelength does not produce any laser beam, because these both are in the infrared region. We get only the laser beam in the 3s to 2p layer transition, and it produces the laser beam of the red light. So this is the working of the helium neon laser. And if we summarize this topic, so initially the normal state helium achieve the energy from the electron and make itself excited. Further, the excited helium transfer the ground state neon, and energy will be achieved by the neon, and it will be further penetrate to the different layer, and we get the laser beam, and helium will be again comes to the ground state, and the process will be further repeated. So friend, this is all about the working of helium neon laser. Now we go for the advantage, disadvantage and application of helium neon laser. So friend, this is the advantage, that is helium neon laser has very good coherence property. The cost is less than the other lasers. Its construction is simple. Helium neon laser provide the inherent safety due to the low power output. The disadvantage of this laser is its output power is low. It requires high voltage for operation, and the escaping of gas from laser plasma tube is also one of its disadvantage. Its application is it can be used in school, college, universities for the science programs. It is used in guns for targeting, and it is also used in alignment tool. So friends, this is all about the helium neon laser, its construction, its working, its advantage, disadvantage and application. Thank you.